जय हिंद. सरस्वती शिशुकुंज वगवाला बोरसद, English medium, standard 8, subject science, and we are continuing with the chapter number 10, reaching the age of adolescence. This is your video part 2. What we have learned in first video? So what is adolescence? That we have learned. What is the definition of adolescence? That is the period of life in which your body undergoes changes, reaching at the reproductive maturity. That is adolescence, right? It is a period of time in which your body undergoes changes and reaching to the reproductive maturity. That is adolescence. Okay, now that is the age from 13 to 19, we can say teen, right? Teen age, we pronounce it like that, teen age. Okay, so and also we discussed that in girls it started 2 years before, means from 11 to 19. We have learned many characteristics that which kind of changes takes place or it occurs in the body during this age period from 11 to 19. Human body undergoes several changes during the adolescence. So this changes mark onset of puberty, right? This changes are mark onset of the puberty. That is the puberty's definition, adolescence definitions also you have seen. Okay, now let's talk about the body changes that you have seen in the first part of video. So sudden change in height, right? Sudden increase in height specifically, right? So your body, we can say your bones of hands and legs, suddenly it get developed, right? And your height increases during this age. And when you reach at the fixed height at the age of 19, or we can say 20 around, and from that height your throughout your whole age your height is being fixed. After that it will not increase. The height that you reach after 19 age, right, that height will be fixed for further age, for remaining age. We also talk about change in body shape, like in boys shoulder becomes more wider, chest becomes more wider, right? Chest part in boys, right? It becomes the bones which is here in the shoulder, they are getting more longer, right? So that is why it becomes more wider. If we talk about girls, so the part below the waist, it it grows more during this period of time. So there are some changes that takes place inside the boys and girls body during this adolescence age. One more thing that we have talked about, the voice. About voice. In boys, I told you there is a voice box which is situated in the throat part, right here, right? Easily can be seen, and it is known as Adam's apple, that grows more, right? And boys' voice becomes more deep. Right now I'm talking about boys, right? So voice box which is here, it is easily seen in this age of the boys, right? And voice becomes more deep. Okay, and that part is known as Adam's apple. When we talk about voice of girls, so voice of girls pitch get higher, right? Voice of the girls, pitch of the voice get higher. They get high pitch sound or high pitch voice. So this was discussion about the changes that takes place, and we discussed this much changes in the first part of the video. Now let's go in the today's topic. So let's say today's topic, that is increase in activity of sebaceous glands and sweat glands. Now what is this sweat glands? That we all know, right? Your body, your skin right here, means the skin is covered your whole body. From that, when sweat is released during summer, you have experienced, right? We get more sweat during the summer season. Okay, now the next one, that is sebaceous gland. Now what is this sebaceous gland? Sebaceous gland means oil glands. They will release oil. Sweat glands will release sweat. Oil glands or sebaceous gland, they will release oil, right? How we will feel that oil? So when you are not washing your face for 4 or more hours, if you will touch your skin nearby the nose, right, or on your cheeks, you will feel some oil is coming out, some oil type of liquid comes out from your skin. So that is secreted by the skin or sebaceous glands, we can say, which is present on your skin. So this activity increase during this time period of adolescence, and because of this you get pimples on your skin. So you will surprise that how because of this release of oil and sweat we can get pimples. So actually they will cover the skin part. Oil will not allow oxygen to reach inside the skin, right? So there will be a layer on your skin, and when oxygen is not allowed to go inside, that is why you can get, you know, bacteria will stick here and other reaction will occur on your skin and you will get the pimples. So this is how, you know, you get pimples on your face during this time period. Now next topic is development in the sex organs. In males, if we talk about sex organs, so testes and penis. So testes will start production of sperms. In female, if we talk about ovaries, right, or ova we can say, so eggs get developed inside the ovaries, right. So these are the development of sex organ that takes place during this adolescence age. This adolescence is also a great age when your thinking capacity increases. So our next topic is reaching mental, intellectual and emotional maturity. So you be over there, you know, you are being mature mentally also, emotionally also, and intellectually, right. Intellectual, how you can be intellectual? If you think more, right. So in this age you will start thinking more, right. You are, you know, worried about yourself, your appearance, right. You be more self-conscious, right. You will be more self-conscious. Intellectual development takes place and you will spend your time more in thinking and less in working, right. But as you're aware about the condition, right, now you will spend more time in working, right, and less time in thinking. I'm not saying that stop thinking, but think also and act on your thing, right. Act on your thinking. Let me add here, this is a proper age where you can increase your learning capacities as your brain is thinking more, right. So you can learn faster as compared to other age. Your understanding capacity also increases during this period as you are thinking and as you are being intellectual. Here you feel that you are being more independent. You take your decision by yourself sometime for the short decisions. Sometime you are also feeling insecurities about the body changes and mind changes, you know, thinking, way of thinking that changes. For that you are sometime feeling insecurity about that, right. But as you are learning this chapter, right, reaching at the age of adolescence, what kind of changes takes place in your body, what kind of changes takes place in your mind. So now there is no worries about this, you know, insecurity. You should not be insecure during this age, because this all is at the end, it's a part of nature, right. All females and all males who is here, right, they are all going to be passed from this age, and who is elder from you, they also pass from this age. You should share your thoughts with your parents, that whatever insecurities you are feeling, right, you should sit with your parents. You can share your thoughts with your parents whenever you are feeling any kind of insecurities. Then now let's talk about the next topic, that is secondary sexual characters. We have studied the first sexual characters, that is, you know, enlargement of male reproductive part and female reproductive part, right. In males, the reproductive part get enlarged, right. The size of testis increases. If we talk about in female, so size of ovary get increases. So that is first characters in which they feel that now their body is able to reproduce. Okay. Now here we are going to talk about the secondary sexual characters. So now, as we know that in boys, testes will release sperms, and from ovary the ova is getting released. So with these changes there are some body changes that takes place, as known as secondary sexual characters. Now when we talk about girls, in girls their breast part get increased, right, it get enlarged. And when we talk about boys, their facial hairs increase, means they will feel hairs here like mustaches, right, and get hairs here on their face. So that is the sometime your parents are saying, now my boy becomes big, right, now he is elder, because of that hairs, because you are in the adolescence period, you are getting more understanding, you are becoming more self-conscious, that is why. And this features growing hairs, right, it will separate, or we can say it will distinguish the male and female. As this distinguishes the male and female, this is known as secondary sexual characters. In both boys and girls, in both, hairs will grow underarms, right? In boys, the chest hair will grow. In boys and girls both, the pubic hairs will grow. Pubic hairs means the hairs which is grow above the thighs. Above the thighs, they will feel that small hairs will grow over there. So these are the changes that takes place during this adolescence. and during this body changes, also you will feel, you know, insecurities, that what is happening in my body, right? As I told you in the first topic, right, there is no need to get you know, hesitate, right? Sometime your fear, you know, sometime your fear is, you know, unnecessary. You should talk with your parents about the changes that you are feeling in your body, right? They will guide you properly. Okay, so now here we learn that many changes takes place during the age of time, right? But the question is, what happens actually inside our body so this many changes takes place? There should be some reason behind that. So here is the time to learn about that. This changes that occurs in the adolescence that is controlled by hormones. These changes are controlled by hormones. So these hormones are nothing but a chemical substance, right? It is chemical substance which is released by your body. Now there are two kind of gland present, that is, one is endocrine gland and second one is exocrine gland. Now exocrine glands which are present and which release the chemicals outside of your body, which release the substances outside of your body, as I told you, sweat, right? So that is exocrine gland, right? And when we talk about endocrine gland, means those glands are present inside your body and they will release hormones, or you can say substances inside your body which mixes with your blood, right? So that is endocrine gland and exocrine gland, you understand, right? Endo means which is present inside, exocrine gland present outside of your body. Changes that takes place in the male, changes that takes place in the male body, the responsible hormone that we can you know, understand by male hormone, or we can say testosterone, right? What is that? Testosterone. Okay, so this testosterone is released, right, onset of puberty, and you know, changes takes place inside the male body. This testosterone is released by testis in male body. Now when we talk about girls, so when onset of puberty, right, when they reach the puberty age, the hormone which is released by ovary, that is known as estrogen, right? The hormone which is released in girls body by ovary, that is known as estrogen, or we can say it is female hormone, which is responsible for, you know, growth in breast. This hormone, that is estrogen, which is responsible for milk scattering glands or mammary glands and increase in breast, means development of the breast takes place because of the estrogen. Now these hormones, two hormones here we talk, right? First one, that was testosterone, right? And second one, that was estrogen. Now these both hormones are under the control of other hormones. These both hormones are under the control of other hormones which is actually produced, or we can say released by pituitary gland, right? Which is released by pituitary gland, which is actually endocrine gland, right? Which is present in your brain, nearby your brain. Actually your brain gives message to this pituitary gland that now the body is, you know, ready for the development. It is reached, means it is not in a words, right? It is in the waves. So that pituitary gland will release the hormones in the blood, right? When that hormones mixes in the blood, it will reach to the target area, so it will reach every part of the body, and the development that takes place during this adolescence period, the whole body development takes place because of the pituitary gland and the hormones which is released by the pituitary gland. Those hormones will stimulate the testis in the male and ovary in the female. So testis will release testosterone, and in the female, that, you know, ovary will release estrogen. So this is how estrogen and testosterone both are under the control of other hormone which is released by pituitary gland. Now let's talk about hormones in initiating reproductive functions, right? As I just explained you, right, there is pituitary gland, right, which release some hormones, right, and from that hormones one will stimulate endocrine gland which is present in the testis. So that testis will release testosterone, right, in the male, and that is why that will, you know, produce sperms. It will start the production of sperms, right? And when we talk about females, right, so one of the hormone which is produced by pituitary gland, right, it will stimulate ovary and it will start the production of ovum. And other changes that takes place in the body, right, sexual changes like growth of hairs on the face and growth of breast and everything, right, these are also because of the hormones which is produced by the pituitary gland. Now here step by step it is given in your textbook, so let's take a look of that steps. See here, first one, as I explained you, hormones which is produced from the pituitary gland, right? It will stimulate testosterone or testis in the male, so it will produce testosterone, right? And ovary in female, so it will produce estrogen. Now this testosterone and estrogen will release inside the blood, and blood will carry these hormones to the different part of the body, or we can say target site. Because our brain require, brain already sent the message for the development of the body in the particular age. So because those development, these hormones are important, and for that hormones should be reached to the every part of the body for the growth of it, right? That is why that hormones will travel from its gland from which it get released, from that part to the whole body, and then your development takes place. And those hormones, on reaching on the target site, that will stimulate, right, the growth of that particular organ, right? So in this part, what we have learned about the different changes that takes place in male and in female both, right? Your thinking capacity increases, your different body organs get developed, right? You will get facial hairs, you will get pubic hairs, you will get hairs on your chest, especially in the male, right? And what is the reason behind that? That also we have learned, right? Hormones is the main reason. In that, the important thing that we have learned last, right? There is a pituitary gland which is present nearby the brain, right? It will stimulate testis in the male and ovaries in the female. From that, two important hormones will get produced. That is, first one, in the male it was testosterone, and in the female it was estrogen, right? This both are so much important for your other body part and other changes that takes place in your body. I hope you understand all these topics, right? If you have any question, you can ask me during the live class. Thank you so much.